They say this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poet's bar. A bright light city life. I gotta make it. This where it goes down. If I mess up, please forgive me. This is my shit. Okay, y'all. So I'm coming at you with a review pretty much on time. Last episode was really good. We see Jamie ends up killing Charlie Murphy, bashed his brains in. Tony basically orchestrated the whole situation by letting Charlie Murphy know that Ghost probably has something to do with getting him transferred. Dre is talking to Kanan and Julio knows. Ghost has been freed because of the prosecution's constant fuck-ups. And Jukebox has Tariq. And when have we ever seen a person be kidnapped twice? I don't know. Alright, so the episode starts off with Ghost having nightmares of him creating mush out of someone's brains. We see him with his perfect specimen of an ass for a man. And he goes and takes a shower, basically washes that gel right off of him, okay? It's time for him to get back to being Ghost because he has some things to take care of, especially getting some money back up for the family. Tasha and Ghost are talking and they say that baby girl is at grandma's house. And apparently to me, it seems like Big Mama is raising baby girl. So Tasha ain't got no job, but you can't even raise your youngest child. Like, I'm really seeing this is why Tariq is fucking up. Jamie tells Tasha that he wants to start over. I'm looking at it like, damn, I really hope that Ghost takes the time to actually romance his wife, to convince her that he still wants her. But as the episode evolves, it looks like it's really gonna be just a business relationship that they have, because they have no trust between each other. I don't even, how can you fit love in there? Ghost says everything with Angie is done, is over with. Tasha looking at him like, nigga, are you for real? She just blew her whole life up on a stand for you just so you could walk. Like, I know it's not done. Ghost is back at Truth and you can tell he is just so happy. He is so pleased. He's pleased to be back home, basically. And his happiness is quickly interrupted when Stern walks out from the back. So come to find out, Tasha borrowed money from Stern, quite a bit of money, to where he feels like Jamie owes him. And I'm just like, really, Tasha? So Stern wants Jamie to be the CEO of a real estate company that he wants to start, basically to use him for his minority business loan opportunities. So Jamie says to him, oh, you want to use my black ass to make more money for you? He goes, isn't it great? Diversity is all the rage these days. Like, it is, right? Tony calls Ghost and he's telling him, like, you need to get the phone to Tommy or I'm going to tell everything that you did and I'm going to get you fucked up. I'm going to tell who you are. So what's up? So Ghost is telling him, like, listen, just be patient. I'm going to get the phone to Tommy. Like, I just got out. Chill. Oh, and I saw a post on Facebook that was like, could Tony be Holly's father? But actually I'm thinking, I think he's actually Tommy's dad. I don't know. I can't wait to see. Tariq is playing video games at the house with Jukebox. Jukebox is saying that she will not give 50 the address of where she got Tariq hidden out because I feel like she doesn't trust him. She feels like he's too connected to Tariq and he's going to do something to fuck it up. So she's like, listen, I'll give you the address when you got Ghost in the passenger. Tariq expresses that his mother is going to be worried and he's going to end up having to go home. So Jukebox texts Tasha and says, do I have to come home? Tasha texts him back, no, but I'll pick you up in the morning. Like, no. Bitch, your son has a history of lying. Your son has a history of deception. You need to make a phone call. No, I need to hear the people in the background I need to know if the parents are home. I need to judge the tone of your voice to see if you're lying or not. Like, no, there's too much shit that gotta go into my child asking to do something. Like, no, there are too many variables that come into play. Hey, YouTube. Listen, I was about to be late with this review too because I got a bunch of shit to do today. And I have to do laundry while my youngest son is at football practice. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna do the review after, but then I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just do the review while I'm waiting for my clothes. I need y'all to just come with me. I couldn't finish my review last night. My son wasn't feeling good, so I ended up having to go upstairs, deal with him. Then, like, I was just like, I'm about to go to bed because it was already late and I had to go to work in the morning. So, here I am. I done been to work. I done picked up the kids. I done dropped my youngest son at football practice. My oldest son is at the pool. All right, so where did I leave off? Okay, Tasha and Keisha were sitting in a restaurant. They were having a little conversation or whatever. Keisha wants to know what's going on with her. Like, what's really the deal? Because the Fed shut us all down. There's more to it. Tasha being real fake. Tasha is not giving her the type of friend response that she needs. And she know, because Keisha not stupid. Keisha's stupid, but she not stupid. She got some street smarts. And she asking her, like, oh, yeah, what's going on with your boo, whatever. I guess he ain't been answering the phone. And clearly, Keisha feeling some type of way about Tommy not being around. So she just feeling salty as hell. And she looked salty. So she was looking at Tasha like, all right, Tasha. Like, the way Lala was looking at her, it looked like it was her fucking enemy. It was just like, God damn, you's a bitter bitch. But you see, I feel like Keisha think that Tommy fucking with Tasha or something. Keisha's something wrong with her ass. Anyways, Keisha's different. She ain't shit. So after that, what happened? Tommy is in Chicago. He meets with a dude named Jason Mikic, something like that. Ooh, got him. Alright, so he meets with this Serbian dude named Jason. They in this like big ass, it looked like a penthouse apartment. It was bare, nothing was there, it was unfinished. So he's meeting with Jason, or he's meeting with Tommy. Tommy thinking like he about to die. Tommy thinking that this dude has brought him up here to be killed. But of course he doesn't. He's talking to him. He tells him that he wants him to run the LA side of the game. He was like how he want him to what's my fucking cars, bro? I've never seen a boyfriend switch harder than a girlfriend. Like, okay. Alright, I'm about to put these clothes in the wash and I'm gonna holla at y'all in a second. God damn, like, Jason, the Serbian guy, wants Tommy to cut all ties with Ghost. He wants Ghost to have no parts in this drug game anymore. Okay. So Tommy's like, yo, I've been here before. I'm not killing Ghost. So he goes, so Jason's saying like, no, a body would draw too much attention, especially with everything that was going on. So he just says he wants to have him cut all ties with him altogether. So Tommy looking like, yeah, alright. So he invites Tommy to stay in Chicago for the night. And I'm thinking like, my nigga, you ain't got no phone. You can't be doing that shit with these people. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I am misty because a bitch was sweating while I was putting these clothes in the wash, okay? Where did I leave off? Yo, but I was really proud of Tommy on some like, damn, he done got all the way up. He got the head guy, the guy above Milan, to take notice to him. Now he's about to take Milan's job. Look, so many ideas are running through my head about all the people that Tommy is gonna see in LA. And now that, you know, we see how the episode ended, I really, oh my God, like, if all next season could be Tommy in LA and all the people that he might talk to, and then like ghost like little bits and pieces of that shit. And I feel like Tommy gonna be fucking with Tatiana, because you see she had that red hair. I think Tommy and Tatiana gonna be get together. Lala is gonna be big mad, but I'm skipping ahead. Dre drives up to Julio. Julio talking about, oh yeah, let me go talk to this nigga. Julio gonna just say, oh yeah, I saw you talking to Kanan. Like, I knew that shit was gonna get him killed. I knew immediately that shit was gonna get him killed. So I was just like, when Dre was talking to Julio, I was just feeling like, yo, I hope Julio killed Dre tonight. Dre talks about the fact that Cass is mad that Julio was giving Crystal Ball free keys or whatever, which is Dre who being a little snitch ass bitch. Tariq and Jukebox is sitting in the little safe house, well, in the house that Jukebox got Tariq stashed in, feeding him. They just getting him really fucked up off lean, and I know that's gonna play a part to his behavior too. He gonna be trying to get that shit. Now he's a drug addict, and he got a taste of the crime. He got a taste of the good life, being a little mastermind and shit. I know everybody want to kick Tariq ass, but yo, this nigga is doing a phenomenal job of acting. I definitely can't even hate Tariq, because I just see the type of shitty parents that he got. I could see if they were trying. I could see if they was putting in the effort to try to get him to get his life together, showing him love, support, always being there for him. But even after him fucking up big time over and over again, they still not paying close attention to him at all. It's crazy. So Tariq asked Jukebox how she got her name. So she says it's because she could imitate anybody on the radio. So he talking about, you think you could do better than my mom's? Your mother couldn't touch me on her best day. Like, goddamn. But I wish Anika Noni Rose like really did it. Like, she kind of did a little, she could have sang. I wanted her to do a little something to make him like look at her like, oh wow, I'm safe with her, and then fall asleep. But the nigga was already falling asleep. I don't know, I just felt that little bit could have did something for me, you know. Ghost walks in the house talking about, we gotta talk about Tariq, and then they quickly skip over that. Ghost is mad about the fact that Simon Stern is at the club. Is his name Simon? I should know. My name is Simone. But anyway, so he's feeling some type of way because Tasha then took money from Simon Stern. She's saying, you didn't understand, like, we needed money, like, but it just seemed like she was broke for a hot second. Bitch, you was broke for like 4 days. This bitch ain't struggled long enough, okay? Tasha did not struggle long enough to have to borrow money from a nigga who tried to steal your husband's businesses. He tried to steal money from you too, bitch. Like, what the fuck? And then she talking about, I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Like, I knew he was the devil. And she just like, oh, and he was like, well, then why did you take money from him, Tasha? Yo, it seems so obvious to me that she got something going on with Simon or with Stern. She has some backhanded, she got another plan. And then Ghost said the money from Milan should have been enough to cover it. The money from Milan should have been enough. So there's something else that Tasha did. I don't know what Tasha did. I want to figure it out. I hope y'all ain't see that. I think I had a little piece of almond. I had an almond Snickers. It was for energy. I was hungry. He's saying, I don't know how to trust you, Tasha. And she like, yeah, I don't know how to trust you either, Ghost. And I mean, shit, if you gonna have a nigga living with you up under your house, why you don't just try to make it work? Because I'll tell that nigga to get a fucking apartment. We ain't about to be laid up looking at each other every day and we not together. Whatever, this is power. Dre is having a meeting with the other Toros Locos, and they plotting on Julio's life. They talking about every breath that he's taking now is a gift because he should be dead for leaving the Toros Locos, and that Ghost bought his way out. But now they saying Ghost is not in the game, so that makes the deal null and void, but he paid you. So why would that then cancel out the deal? So Dre wants Julio dead. He tells them that it shouldn't look like a Toros Locos kill, so so it don't come back on them. Tommy is in Chicago. He drinking, he chilling with a bunch of little half naked chicks. He getting drunk as hell. When Tommy said, "I ain't never been this drunk," I was like, hold up, they gonna fuck him up. I knew it, cause Tommy gets fucking drunk. Tommy drinks. Tommy is an alcoholic. He's a drug addict and an alcoholic. So for Tommy to say, "I don't remember when I've been this drunk," or something he said to that effect, I was like, oh, they plotting on my boy. They plotting on my boy. And they were. So, but he ended up talking about, he was like, the last time he was that drunk, he set somebody on fire. Who did he set on fire? Was it Kanan? No, because Ghost. Did Tommy set Kanan on fire? Look. Who set Kanan on fire? Is he talking about Kanan? Anyways, I ain't going back to find out. Tommy is saying to Jason, "I can't believe you approved the Milan hit." So, Tommy not peeping that Jason looking at his little subordinates on the low, and I peeped that he having a little glances and shit back and forth with these dudes. So I'm like, all right, these niggas trying to mark my neck. They trying to mark Holmes, Stop being extra. But yo, this episode was good as fuck. So, oh my god. Is so hot. Julio is in this little warehouse. He meeting up with Dre. He trying to see where he is at the moment. All of a sudden, Toros Locos home with the lightest fade. Like, my nigga, your fade looked like it was sprinkled on from a fucking sifter. Like, wax that shit, nigga. Just be bald. I don't know. Like, did you draw that on? It looked like they used a gray crayon to draw in his hairline. That shit looked weird as hell to me. Whatever. So Julio talking about, oh, 3 of y'all for one of me. So, the dude talking about, you should have been dead. Whatever. Yo, they get to trying to get in at Julio. Julio start fucking him up. Julio like, here. He giving it to him. Like, bow, there you go. Like, bow, there you go. And then he, like, pushes this other nigga head against the, this, screw that was hanging out of the wall, whatever. That dude dead. He bashes the shit out of this other dude with some type of pipe. But then the dude slashes his Achilles heel, so Julio really fucked up at this point. He done already beat up Lil Holmes with the gray fade. End up picking up the long knife and starts stabbing him. He getting Julio trying. This nigga cuts off Julio's 718 tattoo. Cuts off his whole 718 tattoo and stabs him in the chest. Julio is trying to fight. He's trying to get away. He crawls with the last few breaths that he has. And he ends up rolling over to die. couldn't we have taken a poll? Could y'all have taken a survey? Like, could y'all have like just reach out. Just reach out to your viewers. Who can go at this time? I wanted Julio. Let me get on with this review. Stop acting like that. Okay. Yo, I was really fucked up because I thought Julio was gonna make it. When Julio start bopping these niggas, I thought Julio was going to survive. Y'all played me. Like, oh, I forgot to add in that when Tommy was drinking with them dudes, they was leaving the bar and they bust Tommy in the back of his head and put him in the trunk. So Tommy wakes up in the trunk. They bringing him to this field, whatever. They got a hole dug just for him, right? So Peter comes over, and so Tommy like, this motherfucker here. He was like, you never got clearance to kill Milan. He like, what? He's like, nah, Peter told me that I had clearance. This nigga is a liar. But the good thing about Tommy is that nigga is not a fucking liar. That's why people don't like Ghost, because they know that motherfucker always lying. He always doing some old funny shit. But Tommy is a trustworthy criminal, okay? So Tommy is saying like, no, I didn't have shit to do with that. Peter said that it was good, that you had gave the okay. I wouldn't have did it without it. Peter is saying like, oh, he told us that it was some like revenge type shit. But little did we know that it was actually Tommy. So Tatiana walks up, and you seen it was like dark, but you seen they let you see that her hair was red. And I can't wait, because if she was down with Milan, then she could be down with a lot. And I want Tommy to have that down ass bitch back. And I hated Holly so much, but just to see the pain in Tommy, I would bring her back and be angry just so he could be happy, you know. So Jason talks to Tatiana. They say something, and he comes back. He points the gun right in Tommy's face. Tommy closes his eyes, and the first thing he sees is Holly. I was just like, oh my God. That shit just, oh my God. Yo, I fucking love this show, yo. Just the fact, like, he closed his eyes, and Tommy was just like, he was like, all right. Basically, he was just like, I give up. I'm going to go home to Holly. We going to live happily ever after. Me, her, my baby. That's it. He hears the gunshot, and Peter is the one that's dead in the ground. Tatiana says something to Jason to let him know that Tommy is the one that should be trusted over Peter. Tommy is going to be taken over for Milan, and I can't wait. Jason is saying like he can't wait to have them work together or whatever. And Jason like, yo, I like how y'all handle shit, but I ain't never gonna let you walk behind me ever again. Jason laughs hard as hell. I was cracking up when he said it too. And I was just like, yo, I really, really love the vibe. Tommy, I forget what the actor's name is, but yo, he is so good. He carries the whole show for me. Yo, I don't even know if I could watch it without Tommy. Tommy is my favorite of them all. Kanan runs up on Ghost as he's getting into the car. He telling him, yo, we got Tariq, nigga. Definitely Ghost is looking like he saw Ghost. Ghost looks scared in a motherfucker. He shook. So they ended up driving. He's trying to get him to get some money. He got to get the money so that Jukebox don't kill Tariq before 50 get back. So we cut to a scene where Tommy is sitting in front of this house, and this guy is hammering in a sign, and it says his name is like Sam Weaver or something. And I knew Holly was from Ohio, so I was like, oh, is he going to see like Holly's home, like her childhood home? I was like, damn, maybe her parents are selling this place. But at the time, I didn't think like, oh, Holly's last name was Weaver. So I was thinking like, oh, was that Holly's old house? And maybe he was looking for pictures of her or whatever. So then he started talking about, you like to fuck little girls or whatever. And he was talking about your niece Holly Weaver. And then I seen that bet. This sick motherfucker gonna say that Holly was fast. That cause he was like, oh, you like to fuck little girls. And The uncle is saying she wanted it. Tommy's like, she's 9. And the uncle's saying, oh, well, some girls are fast. I was like, oh my God. That's the right thing to say. That nigga bust his ass. He smashed his head open. And it's kind of crazy, like, Ghost beat somebody to death and Tommy beat somebody to death. But I said this in other reviews, I think in the last season, there are a lot of things that happen to Ghost and Tommy separately that just show that they are so similar. They're so different, but instinctually they have a lot of similarities. Ghost, though, he has to be pushed to that point to go crazy. He tries to push down that crazy so hard, while Tommy is like, nigga, I'm crazy. I'ma let you know I'm crazy and I'm coming to kill your ass. Ghost like, I'ma plot on you so that you only know I'm crazy until I'm ready to show you. Tommy like, I don't give a fuck. 50 and Ghost driving down the road. Yo, I fucking died when 50 told him to pull over just so he could push his head against the steering wheel. Because he was trying to, like, talk too much. And 50 was like, yo, cut that shit out. Like, drive before I end up shooting you in the head and you don't never see your son. Jamie is at Tommy's stash house. And he plans on robbing it so that he can get that money for Kanan. Kanan's thinking it's funny because, like, oh, you about to rob your friend? Like, nigga, you got my son. Like, don't be sitting up here trying to be ironic and shit. Shut the fuck up. So, big man talking about he can't go upstairs. Jamie gonna try to pull some slick shit talking about, yeah, I was just with him. He said I could go. He's like, I know that's a lie because Tommy's out of town. Like, fuck you, nigga. Don't be coming up here trying to diminish my intelligence because you sitting up here in a suit. Your bitch ass just got out of jail. Kanan and Ghost robbed the stash house. They end up shooting Marcus in the head. Marcus ass should not have reached for that fucking gun. And then he learned from Crystal Ball's boy, like, you keep trying to stunt on Holmes. First you got your ass beat by little ugly Puerto Rican Holmes, and now you're dead. And he was reaching for that shit slow as fuck. These dudes already got their guns pointed at you, looking right at you, and you pulling your weapon. Anyways, so 50 shot him, which, I mean, he pulled his weapon. He was acting like he was gonna use it. Ghost and Kanan are on the way to go get Tariq. And Ghost want to know, who got my son? Ghost talking about, or Kanan talking about the baddest motherfucker to run these streets. He gonna say Tommy. He was like, nah, one that love pussy but ain't got a heart. And he like, Jukebox. They're outside in front of the house. Kanan loads up a gun and hands it to Ghost. He's telling him, listen, you can kill me for all the shit that we've been through. You can kill me for everything I've done to you, or we can go in there and save your son. Before this, him and Kanan is having like a moment where he talking about, you put me in jail, whatever. Ghost is saying, I could either, like, he didn't want to go with the plan. So I could have either killed you or I could have put you away. He was like, I loved you like a brother. I did not want to kill you. So he put him in jail. And goddamn. But it's like, damn, you couldn't have convinced him. Ghost ain't shit. But yo, 50 is really doing the damn thing. 50 is a good actor. I am really, really, yo, I wanted Kanan to die so bad. But I am entertained by 50. 50, Tommy, oh, Joseph Sakura. Is it? Joseph Sakura. I'm gonna look it up when I finish the video, and if it's still in here, then that means I got it right. Tariq. I am enjoying them because it's like I really believe their characters. Like, I could believe that that's them. Kanan brings Ghost up in the house, tied up with the zip tie. Ghost real obvious about slipping out of the zip tie to me. I don't know. He slipped out of that shit mad slow. I just felt like that wasn't the right time, like, to try to bust it out. Jukebox ends up telling Kanan to tell Tariq tell him the truth. Tell him the truth about who you are, why he found him, how much he was using him, and all of that. Tariq looked really broken. And then it's like, you know that all of this shit Tariq is doing is because he missing his father. He missing his father, and his mother is not picking up the slack. Now we know, yeah, a woman can't be a father, a mother can't be a father, but a mother could be there for her fucking son. And Tasha ain't doing that shit. Jukebox babbling and shit, and she ends up moving a gun towards Ghost. Kanan takes the opportunity to shoot her ass like 4 or 5 times. It was crazy. And I felt like, oh, he also says like, cause she says tell him about Sean. So he's like, I killed my son. I killed Sean too, cause he was soft, not like you. And I was like, that was Kanan. That was Kanan saying like, yo, I love you, little nigga. I wanted to kill you, and I hate your father like a motherfucker. And I know he ain't want to kill her, but it was crazy. Like, he chose Tariq over Jukebox. So Ghost is hugging Tariq tight as hell. Tariq not even reacting. Tariq has no reaction. I feel like Tariq is just mad that Kanan wasn't who he said he was. So Kanan dips out with the money, and now we gotta see what happens after that. Tariq is going to come back with a vengeance. I feel like he gonna be low-key for a minute. He gonna be on some emo shit, but then he gonna blow the fuck up, and he gonna do some shit. I feel like he might beat somebody ass in school. He gonna go crazy. He gonna be like, stop, Tariq, stop. You know, some shit like that. I don't know. My phone is about to die. Oh my God, I'm on 6%. Well, I'm gonna edit this video tonight. Thank you for watching. Yo, it's crazy because I'm thinking about the last episode because I didn't do the review. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even get to talk about Angie because I ain't talk about her last week. Listen, I want something bad to happen to Angela. Losing her job is not enough. And I did go back and I was watching when Proctor became his attorney. And when Proctor got Tommy off, and it was because of her fucking up with that sketch of Tommy from Ruiz's daughter, the judge was saying someone on your team needs to face consequences for this. Someone has to be punished for this. Who was punished? Angie, they've told her by the court she should have been punished. Really, all she did was lose her job. Is she about to be disbarred? I need to see some other shit, okay? I need to see her eating at a soup kitchen. I need to see her clipping some coupons or something. I need to see pies moving so that she could save a little change. I need a pause to be bringing over some meals with some pernil or some arroz con pollo or some habichuelas, All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later for another review of something else. Peace out. Yo, but when Julio started winning, yo, I was like, yes, Julio, get him! Yo, I was so hyped. I knew Julio was about to live. I swore Julio was gonna live. Fuck y'all.